Okay, then this is the second battle in which Julius and I fought. I'm playing as the Numidians, and Julius I think is playing as the Dacians.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think you need 5 heavy calf to counter my heavy calf. Because I will surely win Archer War, and you've just 2 options, which is first rush me, or second just try to let me shoot all my ammunition. And so I think rushing is the better option that way.
Okay, and I'm basically playing as, I think I'm playing as basically the same army that Julius brought against
Okay.
Dacia.
I mean, if you skirmish really good now, you've kind of a good chance to win the battle.
The Numidians have really pretty good light cav. They have the best light javelin cav in the game. They have they have slingers and they have regular archers, which means that they could bring 8 missiles, and they have camels, which can slightly counter heavy cavalry, although probably they can't counter very heavy cavalry like cataphracts, but any other minor faction they could probably defeat them. And Julius is playing as the Dacians,
Oh yeah, you took the same army, I think.
and Dacia is basically like Scythia, except Dacia has better infantry but worse cav. Anyway, you see that Julius brought 2 horse archers on the flanks. You can see there. He also brought 2 chosen archer warbands, I think 6 regular archer warbands, 3 or 4 falksmen, and I think 6 barbarian noble cav. See, I sent my Numidian cav on the flank so that his Scythian mercenaries can't hit any of my archers. See, his chosen archer warbands rushing up, so I have to rush up, because chosen archer warbands outrange any of my guys. So I'm gonna be the one that's attacking in the skirmish phase. And this archer phase, I'm just moving up. Scythian mercenaries on the flanks. I mean, my Numidian cav is on the flanks and getting decimated. I moved my slingers up, moving all my missiles up as quickly as possible. Now, in a skirmish war, if I do nothing like this, I'm gonna lose badly, because Julius has his 8 foot archer missiles in addition to his Scythian mercenary horse archer unit that's in Cantabrian circle right there. So I have to attack with my light cav in order to win this battle in the skirmish war. So I make attacks with my Numidian mercenaries like that. You see at the back I routed Scythian mercenaries with my Numidian cav. And you can see I moved my camels up. And with the other flank I attack with my Numidian cavalry right now. But Julius sees it and responds very well. Currently right now I'm losing this archer fight. I have to turn the tide very well. You see how my missiles are getting decimated right now. So I'm making probably increasingly desperate attacks on Julius's ultra war bands. However, I do manage to route quite a few ultra war bands, to be exact. Like that one there. I mean, I was able to route those guys. Which is very good. I mean, in a skirmish fight like this, you really want to take the offensive. However, Julius didn't. Julius told me later he didn't because he probably thought that Dacia would probably own Numidia in missiles. That was a very good observation. It's not a bad observation by him because Dacia does outclass Numidia in the range department badly. You can see right now that Julius is obviously planning an offensive with his cav, putting his cav in wedge, moving his falksmen on my flank, and I respond with my camels and my Numidian legionaries. And basically, in this battle, we try and shoot flaming arrows at each other, and we try our best to basically flame each other's troops. You can see here that a few of my units are routing right away, and then he even charges Barbarian Noble Cav on my flank. However, I was able to route some of his units, some of my units route, some of his units route, and it becomes one huge clobber fest in the middle there. See how it turns out in the end. Yeah, in the end, you can see that I'm routing more dudes than he does right now in the middle. And basically I routed all his cav and destroyed all his falksmen in that one swoop. In that one giant swoop. And that essentially brought me victory.
Yeah, I didn't thought that my cav route that easy.
Yeah. Numidian camels are really pretty tough against enemies like this. Yeah. Against pretty weak heavy cav, that is. Yep. So that's 1v1. That's 1-1. We're tied.